facilitate better two-way text messaging from your main dealership phone number, syncing those conversations to the customer record in HBS. Web leads from your website will be sent into HBS systems. Will also help you with reputation management, and we can trigger messages as well, and then manage services. If you need help responding to those leads, managing reputation or social, we can do that as well. The overall, we'll get right into what the integration provides. Tim, do you want to just take it from here for the next few slides?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Trevor. It was really a lot of fun building this with HBS. Their team is just a joy to work with, and we managed to build some really cool features for everyone. So I'll kind of run through these, and then as a reminder, if you have additional questions, definitely add those to the chat, and then I'm more than happy to address those after the presentation as well. But we kind of have four main pillars, as we call them, or four main features with this first version of the integration. The first one is all of your contacts from HBS will sync into Connect pretty much every hour. So if you have a customer that you want to send a quick text message to, you don't have to open up Connect, add their name, add their number, add all their information. It just automatically will pop up for you. So you can search by name and then start texting them right away. And then going the other direction, from Connect into HBS, as Trevor mentioned briefly before, all of your leads that come in through Connect, primarily through the web widget that we have, or just folks texting in for the first time, will populate into HBS as new service leads. And this is pretty much near real time, within 10 minutes of when they come into Connect. They'll be posted right into HBS. We have some screenshots in a minute. I'll show you what that looks like. Then we also have conversation posting. So there is actually a link to text conversations in Connect that appears in HBS under the customer record. We'll be showing you that as well. And then last, but certainly not least, is our texting automation. For the first version of this, these are what we have. In the future, I'm sure we'll be adding more. But essentially, you can set up automatic texts to go out to customers based on different events in your system. So currently we have whenever you settle a repair order or invoice, you can automatically send out either one or multiple different text messages at different times. So for instance, you could send a quick thank you text 5 minutes after an invoice is settled. You could send a Google review invite an hour later, or you could even do a follow-up like a week later saying, hey, how did everything go? Do you have any questions? Anything like that. And then we also offer that also for the point of sale invoice, whenever you settle a point of sale invoice. And then coming very soon, we will also be able to offer that functionality for when statements are generated. So if we want to go into the next slide, we can take a look at some screenshots and see how this actually works. So the lead push, they're going to come directly from Connect. Like I said, there's a web widget, or when people text in for the first time. And those will go directly into HBS with the source, the phone number, any relevant information.
And Tim, if I can, I wanted to clarify, because there have been some questions around the functionality here. They will flow into here if there's not an existing contact record inside of the system. So this is new business. You've never done business with this customer previously. They've picked up a link somewhere, or they've texted in and there's no record, and this is where those inbound leads flow to. Is that correct?
Yep, absolutely. That's a really good call out. This is just for brand new leads, not existing customers. And then for the conversation posting, a link to the conversations, like I said, appears in HBS in the customer record as a little icon that says Connect. If you click that, it's going to automatically open not just your Connect inbox, but actually the specific conversation with that specific customer. So you can use this either to view conversations, or if you want to send a text quickly right from inside HBS, you can just click that button and you can get text in right away. And then for the automation, there's quite a few moving pieces to it. Thankfully, as part of your Connect experience, you actually have a dedicated person who can set all this up for you. So you don't have to worry about setting it up yourself. But essentially, whenever a repair order is settled, then you can go ahead and configure in Connect ahead of time which text messages you'd like to go out. Like I said, you could do one if you want to keep it simple, or you could set up a whole drip campaign for up to a year or two after with anniversary texts, warranty information, pretty much anything you can think of. And this is all configured in Connect, as well as is based on the events that happen in HBS. So this is pretty much the features for this first version of the integration. We're really excited about it. And of course, if you have any questions, please add those into the chat and we are more than happy to address those. But thank you so much, Trevor. I'll turn it back to you.
Great, thanks, Tim. And just the why. Why should you be using text messaging and just some average dealership numbers that are using Connect? We see that it can cut down unnecessary call traffic by 31%, decrease voicemails left by so many, 84%. It can save up to 45 minutes per day per person in parts and service just because of the improved communication and also being able to send pictures, videos, whatever it may be via text message to build confidence in your service department. You can expect an increase in new leads by adding the website widget, which I'll show how that works in just a moment. Online reviews, and of course, we are all talking about increasing new units sold and increasing revenue. Why do customers prefer text messaging? Customers say that nearly 90% of customers say they would prefer to interact with the business via text messaging rather than a phone. And this is especially for the younger generations coming more fully into, that are a bigger part of your business every day. 98% of text messages are open, 95% are read within 3 minutes. I mean, just imagine the power of that versus your email communication or your phone tag. 96% of consumers find phone calls to be disruptive. We all do it. We all screen our calls. But if you can have your trusted number, your business number, as the number that's coming across to the customer that you're texting them, they will reply back to you. They won't screen your information. And 78% of customers say receiving a text message is the fastest way to reach them for important service updates, purchases, etc. It really will change the way you're doing business if you're not already a Connect subscriber. The top 7 ways dealers use Connect: setting up, scheduling appointments, automated reminders. Again, a lot of that is facilitated with some of the integrations that we have with HBS systems. You can send quick info, hours, maps, your unit is ready. Any of those can be quick templated messages to send. You can, like Tim said, target warranty reminders, scheduled maintenance notices. Those can all be triggered based on events in the management system. You can do video chats, attach photos, videos, invoices, documents, PDFs. All of that can be sent. And then, of course, the SEO with the online review generation and capturing more leads. Here's an example of a text us widget to the website. You can configure color, where it sits on the screen. We also have an integration with Facebook, so you can use the send message aspect in Facebook, as well as Instagram. You can add in your contact information, text us. So those leads will flow into Connect as well. So just to give you an example of what that looks like, customer clicks on the text us button, up will pop customize routing. You can choose what departments you want listed or how you want it here. They would then select sales, for example, put in a simple form, name, phone number, message. By hitting send, they're compliant with all text messaging regulations. And then the message to you, if it's a new lead, you will also get the URL in the text message. So you have some context of where the customer was when they clicked on that text us button to send you a lead. And then, of course, all of the text messaging is consolidated into one place which is reviewable. The sales team, think of it like these messages like an inbox, a team inbox. So all of these text messages can be shared between multi-locations. They can be shared between departments. Let's say a customer first comes in and purchases a new vehicle or a new tractor or something like that. And then in that customer journey, you can then pass them over to the service department, and then the service department is the team members there can text back and forth, and all of that conversation history is saved. Of course, we have a mobile app, and that's where most of the people are using it. So your dealership employees can still use the same, they can use their personal phones, but now instead of texting with their personal phone number, they're texting with the business phone number through the Connect app. And then they can have easy access to, like I said, those quick replies, request reviews, photos, take pictures. We can take deposits and schedule messages, etc. One feature for those of you with, marketing aspects, we do have what we call broadcast messaging, which is like mass texting. Think of it like a blind copy email, but a text message. And text messages, we've said already, are far more, looked at and even responded to. So this would be things like special events. You can build, instead of an email marketing list, a text message marketing list. It might be to create customer loyalty around some new unit releases, or we've even had dealerships use it to communicate during emergency situations in their area about how they can help service, whether it's weather events or maybe warranty aspects, etc. So this can be a very powerful tool to quickly communicate to your customers in a way that that they'll see it. And then on the more personal note, if video chat, it's very easy. Say a customer is looking at something in your virtual sales room, you can quickly bring them with a text message invite to a video chat and bring them actually into your sales room and do walkarounds of units. In the service department, this is great. You can do walkarounds of what the issue is. It could be just a very simple way to connect with your customer and build that trust in the relationship. Lastly, online reputation with text messages. It can be a review generation machine. Just an example here of how Google ranks you if I search tractor dealer, for example, in an area, where you appear in the search order depends a lot in part about the quantity and the quality of your reputation, as well as owner responses, and even the words that are used. So we are experts in this. We can help manage this for you. You can do it yourself. But in any case, using text messages can be a very good way to get more online reviews. Closed work order, as Tim said, you can trigger a message that will automatically send an automated invite to leave you a 5-star review. That's the type of example of a great use of automation out of HBS. So that wraps up the short bit of what I wanted to say. Of course, we'd love to get in touch with you personally. Each of your dealerships have a unique aspect, and so we'd love the opportunity to talk you through in detail and take your questions in detail. We'll take some questions now, but you can reach out to connect with that phone number there, or that link will take you to a registration page that you can sign up for a demo, and we'll have someone personally reach out to you to show you more. That's about what I wanted to wrap up with at this time. I think we probably have some Q&A. Maybe Lisa, you can help me with that just to see what we have here in the chat. Stop share for a moment. Yeah, and if you've got any questions, please put them in the chat and we'll answer those for you. One of the questions we've got as those are coming in is, how long does it take to get Connect and the integration set up? Very easy. For those of you that are already using Connect, to get the integration set up, HBS and Connect just have to communicate to activate it in both systems. It's very easy and quick. And maybe Tim and Michael have some more comments on that. Specifically to, if you're not using Connect currently, the whole process to get set up can be just a few hours over a couple of days. It takes about a day to convert your existing landline to be text enabled. And then we can work with the person in the dealership who will manage things to get everything set up, teams built, getting access correct, quick reply templates, the website widget. All of that takes about an hour or two. And then we can schedule training, everybody at once or groups at a time. You'll have a dedicated customer success manager that you can reach out to anytime for training and support. So setup is really very easy. Michael, Tim, any other comments you want to make about getting the integration set up?
I think from the HBS side, we're probably at the same thing, depending on the volume coming through. It's probably a day, 2-3 days tops, depending on how many. We've already preloaded every system out there with the Connect features. So all we have to do is put the credentials in, turn them on, and then the system's pretty much ready to do its sync and then go from there.
Great.
Yeah, I think you covered everything, Trevor.
Good. Another question, I kind of answered it already. Can I use my existing phone number or will I need a new phone number? Yes, nearly always you can use your existing phone number. That's how we try to be different. We want to make it as easy as possible for you and your customers. They know your phone number, your main business line. Of course, we can set up new phone numbers to handle all the text messaging if that's your preference, but most people always use their existing phone number. Let's see. Again, if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. Here's another one. How much does Connect cost? We have different packages depending on your needs, and our audience today in the webinar is big enough that it's probably best if you just reach out to us and we'll walk you through it. HBS and Connect, though, have worked it out so that there won't be additional cost from HBS for this integration. Isn't that right, Michael? Any comments you want to make about cost on the HBS side?
There is no upfront cost on the HBS side.
Perfect. Yeah, we're confident that the combination of HBS and Connect is really going to lead to improved efficiency, customer experience, well worth the combination of these two platforms to help you and your business. All right. Let's see. Any other questions? I think that's about wrapping it up. Plus, we're getting close to the end here of your time. Thank you so much for being with us. Again, I think HBS has sent out some communication about how you can get a hold of us. We'll have this webinar recorded and available to you. There'll
be an email coming from Scott Kierkegaard that's got all the contact information as well as a link to the video, but it'll have I believe it'll have your Jacobs contact info for new customers wanting to sign up, and existing customers, Trevor, they just go through their existing success rep, correct?
That's right. Yep. If you're already using Connect, just reach out to your customer success rep and they can get you started.
Fantastic. All right, everybody. This is fun. This is exciting. This is fulfilling something that I think just about every single dealer out there has asked for. So we're really, really excited to get this going and continue to move this project forward. And really looking forward to this. So guys, I thank you for your time. Tim, thank you so much again to your team and the efforts that you put in on facilitating this. And Trevor, as always, it's always fun working with you.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks everybody for being with us.
Thank you so much. Have a great one.